NASCAR, as we know it, may be preparing for a global adventure similar to F1. Rumors of a worldwide Cup Series race are circulating, and top executives, such as CEO Steve O'Donnell, are revealing the facts. Will our favorite drivers, such as Denny, Hamlin, and Kyle Larson, soon be venturing into unexplored territory, or will this be the end of NASCAR? Hold on tight as we go into the heated debates, proposed changes to the existing series, and what fans and drivers truly think about this prospective NASCAR shakeup. Are you ready for an unexpected pit stop? Don't miss out on the inside scoop. Subscribe to our channel and hit that like button for more whereabouts on NASCAR. In 2023, NASCAR decided to shake things up big time. They organized their first ever street race right in the heart of downtown Chicago. Can you believe it? They even brought in international drivers to spice things up. But hold on, that's not all. To really make a statement and show off their unique style of aggressive racing, NASCAR threw a Cup Series car into the mix at the legendary 24 Hours of Le Mans. NASCAR is in the midst of the endurance racing granddaddy. Now, let's be fair, the crowd at the track couldn't peel their eyes away as the blue HMS-powered Chevy tore down the French straights. It was a sight to behold, no doubt, but as we wrap up 2023, there's a bit of a buzzkill in the air. You see, despite all the fan speculation and excitement about seeing their favorite racing series go global, NASCAR's bigwig, President Steve Phelps, dropped a bomb on the community. He delivered some sour news that left fans downright enraged. What a plot twist. You know, some folks might see a stock car racing as just cars going in circles, but there's more to it. It's a technical sport with its own flair, especially with NASCAR's unique style and die-hard fanbase. Fans have been dreaming of seeing NASCAR events on the global stage, just like the big boss, President Phelps, promised. Unfortunately, things haven't panned out as expected, especially with the letdown in Montreal. NASCAR has been catching some flack over the years, especially for ditching its traditional values in the pursuit of new fans. While it's had some success on that front, it's left the die-hard followers feeling a bit abandoned. Now, there's a divide in NASCAR Nation, with older fans bashing the organization for messing with its short-track racing package. NASCAR is really spreading its wings on the international scene, making moves in Brazil and Canada. While Formula One is eyeing the American market, NASCAR is all about going global. Chad Ziegler, the chief international officer, and his team are on the front lines, pushing NASCAR into new territories. Brazil has recently come into play, with NASCAR completing its first season there. Notably, the Cup Series ratings shot up in the country, turning Brazil into a potential spot for future races. Up north in Canada, NASCAR has revamped its regional league. Formerly known as the Pinty Series, it's now proudly called the NASCAR Canada Series. This change is part of NASCAR's shift away from the title sponsor model. The revamped series will work on a premier partner sponsorship setup, giving the major partners prime advertising perks. The NASCAR Canada Series is set to hit the track 13 times across 6 provinces next year, cementing NASCAR's presence in the Great White North. And the global NASCAR vibes don't stop there. The organization has its eyes on other markets like India and the Middle East, where there's a real love for American-style racing. These regions are seen as promising opportunities for NASCAR's growth. Here's a cool idea for NASCAR's international team. They're thinking of creating a sort of Champions League for NASCAR-style racing, bringing together the best from different regional series like the Euro Series, Mexico, Canada, and Brazil for a high-stakes competition. It's still early days for this project, with details including the type of race car being hashed out. NASCAR's global game plan shows just how committed they are to spreading their brand and connecting with new fans. With Brazil in the bag and Canada on the horizon, NASCAR's got its sights set on even more exciting opportunities in India, the Middle East, and beyond. Buckle up, folks, there's more international NASCAR action coming your way. Phelps spilled the beans when chatting with SiriusXM NASCAR's Dave Moody. He owned up to the shortcomings, saying, "I think certainly as we are thinking about the short term, we will be talking about K&N in Mexico. Could we do some things overseas in addition to the other kinds of grassroots racing series we have in Canada, Mexico, Brazil, and Europe? The answer is yeah, we would explore that. But we would have to work with our race teams to figure out what that looks like. We've got to figure out what the opportunity is." Cutting to the chase, the president admitted, "Honestly, with a 38-week schedule, it's tough, right? So what I do know is we're not going to 38 countries to race. So could we explore what some of those things could look like in the future? Do you do an exhibition race somewhere? All those things are on the table. We just don't know." But what I will say, Dave Moody, is that we're going to continue to be bold and push the envelope there because we have a promise to our race fans that we are going to give them the best racing on the planet. I think we do that today, but we've got to keep challenging ourselves. What are your thoughts on Phelps' statements? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Also, subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. There were several rumors going on about the possibility of an International Cup Series race. The rumor mill was buzzing during the current season, hinting at NASCAR locking in a deal to host one in Montreal. Unfortunately, that didn't pan out. Bringing in international drivers is cool, but taking the races to circuits beyond our borders is a game changer. Just this month, NASCAR CEO Steve O'Donnell spilled the beans to Fox Sports, saying, "When you look at our sport and the ability to go into a marketplace, really grow the sport, we want to make sure we have all the levers in place and not just kind of come in and out. We want to build NASCAR within that particular country or marketplace." There's been a lot of discussion in other areas, not only in the US, but other opportunities in North America and outside the US. And the best part? It seems like the NASCAR bigwigs are singing the same tune on this. So fingers crossed that all these talks and negotiations lead to seeing pros like Denny, Hamlin, and Kyle Larson tearing it up in completely new territories. And Phelps' recent confession? Well, that just poured gasoline on the fire as fans took to X to give him a piece of their minds. One fan straight up said, "This guy knows nothing about NASCAR and its fans." Another one echoed the sentiment, but with a bit more tact, saying, "NASCAR can continue to explore, but they need to keep the product at home optimal. IMHO, it is lacking as 2023 left a lot to be desired." And the rants keep coming. One fan took a jab at the next-gen platform, saying, "Best racing on the planet, yet has completely ruined short-track racing. Road course racing is blah now. And even super speedway racing has taken a step back from what it was. The best racing was the previous car." Overall, NASCAR gears up for an International Cup Series race in the off-season, with CEO Steve O'Donnell emphasizing the importance of expanding the sport globally. Discussions hint at potential races outside the US, raising anticipation for NASCAR stars competing in new territories. What's your take on this whole mess? Do you side with these frustrated fans, or do you see things differently? Share your thoughts in the comments below. So that's all we've got for today. We hope you enjoyed it. Tell us what you think of the video in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We hope to see you in the upcoming video.